Hello and welcome back to Aggressively Average, a series where we just try and do our best because that's all anyone can ever ask of you. Today we are doing a very exciting video because we are making tiramisu. The main reason I wanted to make tiramisu today was to use up the mascarpone cheese that I still have in my fridge from when I made this video, but also we're going to be doing a leveled up tiramisu because we're not just going to buy our ladyfingers. Oh no. If we're doing this proper. So in order to make my ladyfingers, I'm going to need my lovely, lovely KitchenAid. I need 4 large eggs separated. Now I need to beat my egg whites. So egg whites. Now I need 2 tablespoons of sugar. I think they're pretty stiff and glossy peaks. Do the test. I always worry that one day it will hit my head. Okay, great. So I think that meringue is done. Next problem is I need the KitchenAid again for the next part of whipping up the yolks. So I'm just going to transfer this very delicately, keeping all the air into another bowl. And then we'll just have to clean the bowl and the whisk. Okay, now I need to whisk the egg yolk until thick and pale. How thick is thick? That's looking a bit thicker. I think that is about right. It's what I'm going to go with anyway. Regardless, I need to fold half of the egg whites into the egg yolks. Sift flour. Look, this flour's in date. If you watch my pasty video, you will know what I'm referring to. Okay, so we need to sift a cup of flour. Is that right? Okay, so this is what we're looking like. And look, it's kind of lumpy. And I'm not entirely sure how it's lumpy because I whisked the egg whites, I whisked the yolks, I sifted the flour, but maybe it's just a lumpy mixture. Doubt it, think I've done this wrong, but it'll be fine. Now I'm gonna put this into a piping bag. I have not used a piping bag since my macaroon making days, so hopefully I still remember how to use a piping bag. Do I put that in first and then fill it up and then cut that and put it? Yeah, surely you do. Take my definitely wrong lumpy mixture that I can't get the lumps out of. Let me know what I did wrong in the comments. Did I maybe not add enough egg white in the first half? Or is this what this looks like? Oh God, it's pouring out already. Okay, what tip? That big star, that'll do. Oh God, okay, hang on. Okay, so I have my tray here and we're just gonna pipe these out. I don't know how thick they're supposed to be. I'm just gonna keep piping. I guess because I'm making them for tiramisu, like they're gonna be in layers. It doesn't matter if the shape's slightly off, but let's do our best regardless. Okay, so this is what we're looking like. It doesn't look great. I'm gonna try and, I don't know, reshape some of them with the spoon because I'm clearly not a very good piper. Pied Piper, I am not. Okay, so this is what we are looking like. And they are not biscuits. They don't look like how I thought they would look. And if you're thinking, wow, has she ever seen a ladyfinger? I'm questioning now if I have. Not sure I ever have. Well, apparently these have to go into the oven for about 8 minutes, and I will let you know how that goes. Be good, turn into ladyfingers somehow. Power of magic. So that is them after 8 minutes. And you know what? I don't think they look too bad. It says to cook them until firm and golden, and they're firm and they're golden. I'm going to leave them here on the cooling rack in order to cool down. So let's assemble the rest of the tiramisu. So now I need to separate 3 more eggs. And half a cup of sugar. And then that needs to beat for ages. Okay, I think that looks very pale yellow, almost white, and is quite thick. So I think that is good. Now I need to clean this bowl again. I've literally just transferred that mixture, cleaned the bowl and everything, and realised before I set it to the side, I was meant to add the mascarpone cheese then and the vanilla then. Not now. I don't think I can do that at a later stage, so I'm gonna have to get that back out, back into the bowl. She says to get a good brand of mascarpone, but I've got Cole's own, so it's gonna have to be good enough. And a dash of vanilla. That is what we are looking like. Now the mascarpone cheese is in and the vanilla is in. Now I can transfer this to a bowl and then clean up. Okay, now I can move on to the egg whites. Okay, that is pretty stiff peak, so I think that's done. This in here. I think that's looking pretty nice, if I do say so myself. So the next step calls for coffee and liqueur, but I don't drink, so I'm just going to do coffee. Okay, the only thing I have to really assemble this tiramisu in is this. Take my ladyfingers, which all things considered, I don't think have come out too badly. They're a little spongy, but that's okay. And then we dip in the coffee and we line in the tray and repeat. Then half of the cream. No, it's not fully mixed in, but that's okay. Maybe we'll mix this a little bit more. More biscuits. Okay, that's the best we're gonna do. And more cream. Okay, so here is my tiramisu. You can, where can you kind of see the layers better? Maybe you can see the layers, well, it's mainly cream. This goes in the fridge to set overnight, and then I will see you tomorrow to eat it. You're gonna put cocoa over the top and then eat it. Best bit. It is the next day. That has been chilling in the fridge, covered, it did have a lid on it, overnight, and all we're gonna do is pour some cocoa on it and eat it. Now, the only cocoa I have is this sugar-free drinking chocolate. I think it will be fine. It is in date. It's in date, so that's good for me. The ingredients are, I don't actually know what that first word is, but the second word is cocoa, so that's something. The ingredients on this don't look great, I'll give you that, but it's just a dusting. Just a dusting. Alrighty, so I think we're looking really nice. I think it's looking good. Let us just cut a piece. Now, I'm pretty sure you can cut tiramisu with a spoon. I hope it's going to cut through those lady fingers. Yeah, it's cutting through the lady fingers. Ooh, look at it. Look at it. Okay, so that's it on the side. All the layers and cream and lady fingers. It's looking like tiramisu in there. Let's try and eat a piece. I hope it's good. Who makes their own lady fingers when they do tiramisu? Honestly. Okay, I mean, truly it's delicious. That cream is just stunning. I don't think I crushed the lady fingers. I don't think they're amazing. So the lady fingers, they're more kind of cakey and spongy than they are that real traditional kind of biscuit that you get in tiramisu, I think. But that's okay. Honestly, not bad. Is it the best tiramisu I've ever had in my life? No. And I think it's because of those lady fingers, if I'm being really honest with you. But it's very, very tasty. It wasn't too difficult to put together, and I think it looks solid. I think it looks okay. I think if I was to make the sponge layers again, I wouldn't make them in the shape of ladyfingers. I wouldn't even try and shape them. I would probably do a more thin sponge because I'm just going to cut it and put it in here. So it didn't need to be those individual biscuits. So that's what I'd probably do next time if I was going to make them. But honestly, just buy them. It comes out better. I didn't realize tiramisu had so much raw egg in it. Didn't know that. And before you come at me saying it needs to be cooked in a bain-marie, according to Recipe Tin Eats, no, it does not. Well, that's all from me today. Thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff. Forgot to ask throughout the video again. But if you've made it to the end of this video, thank you. I love you, and new videos every other week. Bye.